I'm not gonna move my setup because I'm feeling a bit lazy today. What can I say? I'm like a lion that's already eaten a bunch of poachers. I'm feeling all lazy, and I'm the lion. You guys are the poachers. Well, two of you are the poachers. But anyways, what happened last time? Go up until to you, Kirsten, to you, Garth, the door, going through it.
Sure.
Go up into that, just to give a sense of magnitude, but not info. Which is something we might be dancing around info because that is pretty specific.
Yeah.
As you guys.
Let me make sure this actually does have my mic.
Keyword try. I'm not saying we'll succeed. We'll try.
I believe where it started was actually Ruhan. Yes, because he went to the fork.
It started like literally right after.
Yeah.
You guys got visited by the mother.
Yeah.
And then we reasoned that Ray's just was exhausted from the cosmic interaction, and that's why he was tired and sleepy and semi-unconscious. Not because
That's
here.
Mood.
But after that.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
Wuhan Warren's Thorough. I can't remember.
Tharbium.
I can't remember his name. Tharbium. Okay, yeah. Tharbium about the Oni Baba,
Yeah.
and also asks Billy about Annabelle, but she didn't know about her, but suggested they ask Jessie.
Yeah. Death.
Not
The
her.
transition from life to death is a Philosaur's job. In technicality, the Myriad and Motrale are the keepers of the afterlife, in technicality. Keyword keepers. They don't do much else. Like, they just sort of... How to put this? There's like a general heaven, quote-unquote heaven, general afterlife that most people go to. That's the Myriads. And it's not very unique in the sense of every god has a divine domain, but the Myriad doesn't give a shit about that afterlife. They're more busy dealing with the void. So they're just like, whatever, man.
Cool. I've also got. He tells a bunch of people that Reyes can turn into a dragon, which I'd completely forgotten about.
It's only like
So-
two.
Yeah,
they
but
told him to spread that around. So
Give him a mill,
I'll roll 1d20, and it will be that d20 of 4s. Nice. All right.
Maximum.
So they
Okay,
told
yeah.
us, so about 54 people know.
I feel like it's a thing of like he starts telling like one
Wow.
or two, and then people start gathering around and hearing.
Oh yeah, so people now think Reyes is a dragon. That's fun.
Dragon.
No, that he can transform into a dragon.
Oh, can transform into a dragon, yeah.
Or rather, he's already a dragon, and then he chose to poison down.
Yes, yes,
Big
yes,
question,
yes,
right?
yes.
Which way does it go?
Also, can we
Oh,
acknowledge
I
how
hope that
many
one. I hope that
fucking
one.
fours that is? Jesus. It's like a third of them are fours.
I know. It's pretty great.
Ruhan,
Pretty
become
great.
a bard. You're
It's
a great
still-
storyteller.
It's still only slightly above average, or like by like 10 points.
Anyways, with that, Ruhan started heading towards the grove, not the grave, the grove area to kind of meet up with us. We talked to Shay a little bit, learned
It's only 4.
some stuff about. Can't remember which bard. I remember he was trained to be a dancer. I think it was start with a D. Dyrene, thank you. We also kind of let slip that there's a serial killer, but Fia managed to kind of save it.
Yeah,
Good job, bud.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
facepalm myself.
yeah. I know. Varric face plated. So
I
It was gonna
completely
happen.
forgot it was. I completely forgot it was a secret.
yeah.
It happens. Just please don't forget today.
No,
Anyways,
no.
Shay goes on her way. We start heading back to the house with Reyes, who is fading
Unconscious.
into unconsciousness, or is completely unconscious apparently. Bump into Ruhan. Oh wait, no, Shay was with us when we bumped into Ruhan. She basically gave him the information on what happened, and then a little bit extra, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
From there, she went on her own way. Ruhan picked up Reyes like a bag of grapes, like he weighs nothing. Dropped him back off at the house so he could sleep, and then we decide to go to the Mad Stalker Sylvia's temple, which had some very interesting aesthetics. Very
Yeah,
fitting, but very
real quick, in and out.
20
Oh,
minutes.
yep.
Which
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot the past session, huh?
No,
Quick
that
adventure,
meme-
20 minutes in and out. Yeah, totally.
that meme describes the entire session.
Oh yeah.
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 So, what happened when you guys got to the temple grounds of Mad Stalker Sylvia?
Ruhan decided to take the path less traveled. Came across.
It was
How do you
a
describe the
semi-opaque water, thick
Yeah.
water, like in a. Was it a fountain or was it just like a large bowl? I can't remember.
It was like a basin.
Yeah.
A basin. Yeah. Thick water.
Yeah. Which.
Yeah, you know, pretty non-discerning, you know, thick water.
Mhm.
You know, just
Very-
looks like. Oh,
That's an A.
I fat fingered that. What?
Very,
I only grabbed the A. I
Somehow.
copy and pasted only the A.
There it
Impressive.
is.
I don't know how I
Yeah.
did that.
Take it.
Yeah.
Varric does mention like he's been here before, but like never really went this far down this path, and I was like, maybe not drink that
He's
immediately.
been here before, but he hasn't dedicated to walking
That's
the
the way
road.
to put it. Yeah. Following down the path, avoiding the water, which by the way, Witch Stalker was just lapping up like it was lunch.
Yeah, Varric said that it's a poison of the soul.
Yeah. I've got a
Meanwhile,
spiritual
Witch
point.
Stalker be like,
Yeah.
Witch Stalker's just like,
Where's
let me
my
pull out my
straw?"
straw. Yeah. Where's my big
Yeah.
straw? Continue down the path. We find a shrine.
it's more
to...
the poison of the soul. It also has germs from a dog mouth in the
gross.
water.
Oh, no.
Some might call all vengeance a poison of the soul.
Indeed.
That is a motif, yeah.
Yeah, we find the shrine to the Mad Stalker as well as her 3 angel saints, of their own respective, patronage. Ruhan decides this is a great idea to do something really risky and rip his own goddamn eye out.
The cursed one.
Yeah, fair. It's the one he doesn't need.
Yeah, sure.
I
Oh,
guess.
that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Offered as
It was really gross.
I can't actually. You know what? Oh, what does he offer it as like a symbology of? Because it's like your character, you would know best.
That he will always have one eye on his goal.
Mm.
That's very Odin of you.
Mm. Fucking end of the campaign, Ruhan just becomes fucking Odin somehow.
Never say never.
Which this whole event kind of garners the attention of a other fella that I believe was a slave catcher from the exchange, is what Fia discovered, but I can't remember his name. I know I wrote it down something like that. Ruhan's eye. I'm not gonna try to say his word, but his
Adriel?
name is Adriel.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adriel. Yeah.
I have his I guess title. It's a word that starts with a P that I'm not gonna try and say the word of.
Post Diego.
Thank you. I would not have been close. Besides Jaeger, because that one's a little
It means
easy.
stalker.
Checks out. Yeah, he comes up and is like,
Japanese for sword.
that guy shows up and is like, hey, if you want, your whole crew kind of has to sign up for this thing, and we're all different levels of hesitation. And Abigail pops in and is exceptionally
Loophole.
persuasive, which I would say is surprising, but considering her past, it's like, no, it tracks. And manages to get, and the god manages to change Ruan's eye into an eagle, or a falcon eye, excuse me, and it pops right back into skull in this really gross, kind of sentient, kind of not manner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It does do other stuff
It does do other stuff.
Mhm.
than what I just put.
Oh, really?
It's good. We've got I think it was called the unerring. No, the
Yeah.
unerring eye.
The unerring eye.
Yeah.
From
Put the
there.
Falcon in the description. There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
For
he
when
also,
you really need to see where the motherfuckers are at.
basically. I think he also got a talisman of something.
Claws.
The claw,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
More for Witch
yeah.
Stalker than for himself.
I love it at the end. He's just like, by the way, kind of like an awkward timing for this, but do you have one of these things? It's
Oh
like,
yeah, totally.
sure.
No, I wasn't even that hesitant. It was like, oh yeah, a bunch.
All right, see you at the
I almost
exit.
forgot
Pretty
before I
common
go.
theme.
That's so good. Yeah.
It's kind
and
of
then-
just that,
Yeah. Rose mentioned some of the stuff that she heard from Walter about the Onis. As we started
The
heading
Babas.
back. Yeah, the Oni Baba. Or the Babas. Why do I keep saying the Onis? God. Well, because Oni Baba.
So there's,
my
only,
brain's-
there's really only one Oni, and he's gone now. Now you gotta worry about the better ones. Because Onis are on the bottom of the ordning, or near the bottom.
The horsemen are their own goddamn thing. But yeah, we went back to our place. Derek and Abigail did their own thing. Went back to our place, slept the night. Fia decides to go to Jesse, I believe.
No, I'm trying to track down Varric, and
Oh.
he just so happened to be with Jesse, which I suppose worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Considering,
reasons.
yeah.
You go and take over this part.
No. Okay,
This
so
is your bit.
so pretty much, I think it was Fia. She'd had this, the traitor card. That had been left on her windowsill, like a week before or whatever it was before we went into the Oni Baba forest.
Probably more than a week, probably like 3. So like a month
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Because it appeared in the middle of the downtime.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we did. Okay. Time dilation, I can never wrap my head around in this game. But
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
wibbly wobbly stuff. Yeah, so basically she's like, hey, I should probably tell Varric in case he finds it and thinks I'm a traitor again. But yeah, that and he'd mentioned that there was a traitor that he was currently looking for to try and sort of get vengeance on, I believe. And he was like, hey, he might actually be there, this might help him if that's the case. So she pretty much went, hey, do you guys know anything about this card? It was kind of whispering creepy shit to me the other day. So she did find out, was told it was a key card, which basically is a key that can work anywhere on any door. And basically just takes you to them. It's that place. It's written down. Elder Powers used to give these. They're hard to make. 30 years ago, they were much more valuable. We've used a lot more, but not so much now. And anyone can use them. Catch the clause to activate them can only be used by Fia when she genuinely wants to find them. Or I've got written down 30, but could be more. So I'm trying to read my handwriting.
Son.
Yeah, so when she genuinely wants to know, which luckily I've been keeping up with that, so that's fine. But they didn't know if it was just good for one use or more than one, or like infinite uses or stuff. So, but yeah, so she goes back to the house, finds Rose, like I think making a cup of coffee or something.
Hello.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she's just like in
basically.
comfy clothes, like, hi, I have coffee.
Yeah.
No, tell me your dark
Hey, I have
secrets.
I know. Hey, I got this fancy card. What is fancy codes basically? So
That's
they pretty
cool.
much just enable each other's madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a moment of just like kind of unwinding and like assessing the shit that's happened in the last like, I don't know, 36 to 72 hours.
Something like that. It's been a very wild couple of days.
And then we're just like,
And they're
hey,
like-
let's see what the fucking card does and just make it way crazier.
Just make like a what did I describe it? Like a quadrikill or something.
Something along those lines, yeah. We do plan ahead a little bit. Well,
Yes.
we get Varric and Abigail.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we told them, because obviously Fia wanted to bring Varric in case he was able to track down his person. And then brought Abigail, because I think she'd want to go. And then we left a note to pretty much be, hey, we're about to go off and make a bad decision, if you're wondering where we are.
You're putting way too much like credit on us. We didn't say bad decision. We're like, hey, it's probably gonna be fine. But if it's not, if we're not back in like 2 hours or something, things might have gone sour. That was the
if we're
best
not back
we
by
got.
tea time.
Kind of. Abigail did set something in motion. With
She
her.
made an insurance plan to a
Yeah.
certain degree.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
which
so
is to
she
say,
did,
which is to say, she talked to Catalina.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, that's like there's a bit of delay between deciding to go, finding them, and
About
then
an hour.
yeah, about an hour, yeah, and then going. Which I think we literally just went through the kitchen door or something, didn't we? I think in
Yeah,
the
You
it's
end.
guys
like a
went through the
closet or
doorway
something.
at least to your guys' workshop.
Oh, it's the workshop. Okay, that's fine. So we do that. We end up going through the portal.
And
Which
that's
sort of
where
opens
I cut your recap. You guys went through the portal.
Yeah, we went through the portal.
That's
Fun
crazy.
times.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Don't worry, you can
Alright.
probably still get into your workshop, though, so, like, you're fine.
No. It's just the door now. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just dark.
The key card was one time. One way.
That was on time.
Well, it's not one way. It technically was two ways if you were going back and forth fast enough. The time
Right,
for that
so-
was approximately 1 minute. Which is
Yeah,
well,
sadly
we got
over.
now. So therefore for you guys it is one way.
hmm
If you're
Yep.
like caught between, no, it would just like cut you in half or something, or would it shunt you to one
No, it
side?
just
I
shut
went-
you, it would just shut you to one side.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not like you're now trapped in like a tunnel with no exits or something.
No, it's not like a demi-plane bridge. It's like literally door, one side of the door, the other side of the door.
Gotcha.
Cleft in twain.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stem to stern, laser death.
I mean, I guess there's a thing for like some ley line travel for it, in the sense of, not that it is a ley line travel, but something decently equivalent to it. In which case, it might put in the purview of Jarek Kane. Jarek Kane is the god of roads, and ley lines are roads technically. So, if you guys travel in teleportation, there is a chance you guys could just run to Jarek Kane.
That's
And
a
he's
wild
pretty obvious
concept.
because he's the only one there that isn't one of you guys.
We're just like, oh man, that was a pretty long distance. And Jerry just rolls up like, yeah, no, that was crazy, man. Good job.
No,
You
I happened
didn't
on my
die.
Wednesday thing, and then my paladin, she stole a lucky point, she got a cool ability, and she swapped a paladin ability, and she pissed off Cedric. And then he shot her, and then she nearly died, which was really
go.
funny.
It's
really funny.
Drops dead.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna use restroom, and we will get started. Sort of.
Oh,
Ugh, hiccups.
yep. I wonder what our odds are like.
It'll be fine.
So my hit points are currently 96 if I am attuned to this beast.
I
Oh my god.
think you beat me -5. Yeah, you beat me by like 3 points. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
But
I mean,
this
I'm still quite
means
enjoying the
nothing.
fact that my unedited points are currently at 69.
Hey.
Also, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whatever these guys throw.
Although with the 10 PHP and the +5, I'm currently at 74 plus 15.
Hey,
not that.
Kirsty, mine is in the inverse of yours. It's 96.
Oh, well, there we go.
No. So, plus
So-
2 to spell save and DC. That's pretty nasty. So he has a DC of 20. Yeah.
Okay, cast hold person on more people.
Mm.
Did
Uh.
Crush send you guys the letter?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Which honestly sounded more like a I'm giving them this as a afterthought because they really messed up.
Not gonna
Than
lie.
something
To be
y'all
fair,
planned
to
ahead
be
of
fair,
and thought.
we did think of it before we went through. That's not like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pity.
to be fair,
he's
we-
letting us
yeah,
leave
yeah.
a letter. We just did not give
Think
a
of it or did it?
Huh?
I would say thought of it or did it?
Well,
Both.
I mean, to be
Both.
fair, we didn't actually write it out, but we did say, like,
Yeah,
hey,
we
we're
s-
going to leave a note.
Yeah, and then we wrote the note
And then never
afterwards.
really. Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Still. Oh, Christ.
Which with the writing of it, It very much has that I'm not thinking this through, mild panic in the background kind of vibe that I thought Rose was having.
Oh,
I'm just like, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Nah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Quick, in and out, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They just want to have
definitely.
a conversation. That was the most common phrase. They just want to.
It was just we just want to have a nosy, you know, just see what's going on.
I also love that.
See,
term,
you
have a
know.
nosy. Just a little snoop around. It'll be fine. Hey.
Yeah, just you know, have a wee look.
ooh, armor class 21.
Oh damn. Okay.
Oh my god.
Literally
Kirsty,
the
what's
same as me.
Fia's? What's Fia's AC?
Currently it is sitting at 16.
Okay. So there's a decently large gap between you and everyone else.
Yep.
I could catch.
Although with the defensive augment, I believe it is 19. But I'm going to take that off because I don't currently have it. And then do I have anything?
Oh, it was so cool until you showed that it was big.
Oh, okay, shut up, you.
Hugo. It's the pooper.
Your attitude stinks in here. Don't at me.
Oh, wait a minute, what?
I love that he just talks to the dog just casually like a person.
I mean, dogs understand up to whatever number of words it is.
Hmm.
So,
Fair.
you know.
Okay, apparently my AC is not right.
What's your armor?
Armor is light armor +1.
Which light armor?
Studded leather.
Okay, so that'd be
Welcome
like
back.
12, 13 plus dex.
A question, Crash. Am I currently attuned to this item, and have I benefited from a long rest since the...
Yes, and probably. Well, the first one's up to you. Second one, yes.
So what was that? 12 +1 plus dex.
I believe so.
So that'd be
Let's bring
14.
up studded leather.
Oh yeah, it should be 17. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh no, 11. Okay, change that to 17.
There you go.
Oh nope, not 701.
I had some music in mind, but this is so much better actually.
Imagine having 701 AC. I am immortal. Fireball. Shit.
Last an automatic hit. I had someone who he's a sore bard and he crit on Wednesday, and I made it a double crit because it was like a double 20 and he had auto crit anyways.
Nice.
So you got so the equivalency of 320s. I'm like, fuck it, let's go wild with this. Double, just double the double. And I think he has plus 17 AC from sword bard.
Just from that.
And I'm just like, and that ended phase 1 of the boss fight. Yeah, they was like, wait, phase 1? I was like, yeah, phase 1, baby! Woo! And then Wednesday session, they're gonna begin. I'm gonna fucking whiplash them because they're fighting a scion, a scion avatar of the Gilded Prince. So I'm gonna have them all be. There's like, oh yeah, boss fight, phase 2. No, I'm gonna begin them in their fucking perfect paradise world because that's just because he's a god of debauchery doesn't mean he's not also a god of other pleasures, even the simpler ones. So that'll be fun. That'll be super fun. Also, let me play music. How very fitting. Anyways, so.
Of course, it is Warhammer.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Mechanicus OST, it's simultaneously like